Toastmasters. I'm going to start with some important things and the background of me. My name is Eric. I grew up in an area of Taipei named Tianmu, the very place which has been called the Sky Dragon City, which I think is not quite true. You see, it takes me 1 hour to get to HSNU, where I study my high school. And it also takes me 1 hour to get to here, National Taiwan University, where I got my bachelor's degree and now studying for master of mechanical engineering. However, I think this kind of inconvenience is what makes Tianmu a charming place. It is far from the traffic, noise, and is also surrounded by fresh air. That's why I love my hometown, Tianmu, so much, no matter how others call it. Now, I want to share one of my hobbies, which had changed my life and formed who I am today. The hobby I want to share with you is bridge. Bridge is a kind of poker game, not board game. I want to make that clear, not board game. Okay. How many of you have played bridge before? Okay, thank you. Well, I began to play bridge when I was in high school. In my opinion, bridge is a special game. It, unlike some other poker games, you don't depend on luck to win the game. It is not only a team sport, it is also a great puzzle game, which helps you brainstorm. It requires such brainstorming that even caused me a headache after having my first bridge tournament. Half a year after my first bridge tournament, I became the president of HSAU Bridge Club. During the 2 years in the club, I learned how to be a good bridge player by attending many bridge contests, and in addition, I gradually realized how to be a good leader by communicating with group members, holding welcome parties, bridge tournaments, and other activities. But most importantly, bridge helps me concentrate. The fact is that I was never, well, not always a good student when I was in elementary school. I got myself into so many troubles and had been considered as a bad child. Although I could do just okay in schoolwork, I can never sit still in front of the desk for a long time, especially when I was studying. Not until I started to learn bridge could I really calm down and concentrate on my task. Therefore, bridge has become a significant part of my life. Every time when I find myself anxious and fidgeting, like last night preparing for this speech, I can always play bridge with some friends online to pull myself together. It's near the end of my C1 speech. This speech not only gives me a chance to introduce myself to all of you, but also it helps me to listen to me, myself. To try to find the topic, I kept asking myself, who am I? What I want to be? These questions reminded me that years ago, my junior high school English teacher asked a question alike. She asked, who do you want to be in the future? Instead of naming numbers of celebrities, I just replied, I want to be myself. Because deep inside, I know that to be different, you might not be accepted. But to succeed, you must be different. Toastmaster of the evening.